Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today is Tuesday, and I'm gonna just take you guys with me as I tidy up some parts of the yard. We've had a lot of rain, which is why I haven't been able to film. So now that the sun is out very clearly, I want to just get to cleaning a bit. We're in the backyard now. And as you can see, there's a lot going on. A lot of growth has been happening. The brinjals are doing really well. They're starting to flower. But there's a lot of cleanup that I need to do. So I'm just gonna let it play. You guys can watch me while I do it. I do want to take out those marigolds because I have those lemon ones sitting in there, and I'd rather have those come up than those because they're taking up a lot of space, and I want to put some more tomatoes over there. Picking some calendulas, lots of calendula flowers coming through. But yeah, it's been really good. Even some peppers. So I'm gonna get to that and you guys can watch. These are bumblebee tomatoes. Really cool. Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, and there's a lot that needs to happen in the garden. I think I'm gonna take you guys through some stuff. I cleaned up the back veggie garden, so I'll show you guys what that looks like cleaned up. But I think I'd rather just show you guys some more chores before I do like a proper garden tour around the yard. Right now I am in the front on the stoop, and as you can see, it's a disaster. It's been raining quite a lot over these past week or two. So I've just been sort of like using this time to up pot some plants and sort of like get them acclimatized and situated in their new homes, like in terms of root development. Here we've got some tomatoes these are branches that are pruned from the green goddess, Xanadu green goddess, pineapple, strawberry, and Costoluto de Parma. So these ones are Costoluto de Parma. These are pineapple, strawberry pineapple, and then this is a Xanadu green goddess. And I just put them in a jar or in like a plastic cup with water in the kitchen, and then they rooted, and then I planted them out here, and they've been out here just sort of, I guess, acclimatizing to the outside in these pots, and I think they're doing pretty well. They haven't wilted or anything, so that's been great. And so I'm thinking, like, the garden in general, like, if you can see, there's so many weeds, the grass is so tall. We really, like, we need to get things in order. I've been out, I've been thinking a lot about how I want to feel when I'm coming home, and like I want it to be like, every time I'm turning in and like coming home, I want to like look at my yard and be like, wow, like, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to be home. And like in general, I do feel that way. It's just, it's so cluttered, it's so untidy because of the rain, which we're very grateful for. But like, with it comes work. So now it's like or at least we're going on a journey of sort of like getting the yard to a place where it's easier to maintain, and it's overall looking a lot more neater. And also there's going to be like some big projects, like we have a pergola up here that, as you can see, like is a mess. The wood is like destroyed and stuff, and so we're going to have that changed, and we're also going to put another pergola in the back. So yeah, like I think, we dream of like our dream homes and stuff, and we know like the home that we're in right now is like too small for the family that we're building. So we know like eventually we're gonna have to like get a new home. But I feel like we're not giving this home as much respect as it deserves in terms of upkeep or in terms of, improvements, because we already know we're gonna leave eventually. But I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, so I think that's probably going to be like the theme of the videos going forward. It's like me showing you guys ways that I'm making my garden easier to sustain in terms of neatness, like doing like cleanups, probably like throwing away a lot of things, because with all the plants that I buy, I have so many plant like start pots, and yes, I recycle, but not all of them need to stay, especially like the ones which are like cracked and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna like show you guys. Please don't judge me for all the grass and the weeds. Like, something's gonna happen, it's gonna get sorted. And even like, I think I was talking to my partner about him teaching me how to use the lawnmower, so that I can just, when I have time, just bring it out and do some stuff. But yeah, now I want to just focus on this little area or at least for this section of the video, I want to focus on this little area of the yard, getting these planted somewhere. Look at the chrysanthemums. I cut off all the dead heads and now like they're coming back, which is really awesome. Over here, these are seedlings that I transplanted out, and they are doing pretty well. I just want to put like other ones in the water now. There's another one that I wanted, and I put some fertilizer on these as well because these have been I guess like, you know, living for a while, but they haven't really had any food. So yeah, I put some slow release fertilizer in there because I didn't want to do fish emulsion just because of the smell. But yeah, we need to get these planted out somewhere, and I'm just hoping that I can find room. So I want to show you guys what I've done so far. In the garden beds, I took out all of the Swiss chard, oh, except for there. I took out all the Swiss chard and I moved it. Oh, look at this. Can you imagine? Thank God we don't have snakes in the area. And I moved it over here. Here there used to be onions, the onions that I got from that side. A lot of them just, you know, finished, flopped over, so I took them out. So we've got the Swiss chard growing over here, and I think like I'll be happy with that, and just, you know, let that continue. And also just got like a good harvest in while I was transplanting everything, so that's been great. And like the rain has been awesome in solidifying it all. I think I may need to like cut off some of that. But yeah, like things that I'm eyeing this garlic over here because I think it needs to come out, but I know it's not successful. You can see like the leaves are, you know, browning, and that's sort of like when you're supposed to take it out, right? But yeah, I don't think it was a successful endeavor. I know I didn't feed them as much as I needed to. Also something new that we did, so we extended this grape section over here, added in another tea bar over there. So now we planted in our third grape. This is a black grape, also seedless. So we'll see. It looks happy currently, so that's great. And like the loquat is finally showing signs of life, so that's good. Yeah, even this strawberry guava, it dropped a lot of leaves, it dropped a lot of flowers, but some of the flowers did bloom, but I'm not sure if they're actually going to turn into fruit. But we'll see. We will see. But yeah, enough of that. Oh wait, also I just want to show you guys this. Isn't this the most beautiful thing? It's growing out of the concrete. These snapdragons. When everything is said and done and everything is actually clean, then I will take these out and find an actual home for them in the garden, because these are perennials in my garden. They do really well, and they last throughout the seasons. This is a persimmon tree which I uppotted, and it seems to be very happy, but the soil seems to be a bit waterlogged, but I'm not mad at it because you can see, look, this soil here is it's the bottom tray still has water, whereas the others don't. I'm not mad because this drinks a lot. So if the water's gonna stay, then it's fine. I know it's a heavy drinker, so it will actually benefit from that. Look, a black raspberry is coming through, and even this blackberry plant is producing, and there's another flower over there. And then the guavas are starting to open their flowers. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for that. These guavas are delicious. So that's great. Like this plant, we had to behead it, but it's coming through. It's coming together. And look, there's a donut peach in there, which I think could be ready. I think I want to take it down, but we'll do that later. Yeah. So with these garden beds now cleared up a little bit, I have room to plant some of those tomatoes, and I do want them on this side of the yard because I already have Costaluto de Parma, pineapple strawberry, and green Xanadu green goddess on the other side, so I can have some on this side too. Yeah. Yes, here are the cucumbers, which are like putting on some size, which is really nice. This mancha cucumber, we tasted the first one from it, which was good. Standard cucumber, nothing really special. These are crystal apple cucumbers, so those will be interesting. And then these are Ashley, so we'll have a nice little comparison over here. I don't know what bug that is, but you gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. And it's angling for my dahlia buds. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but we'll get it done. Okay. So here I've got a Costaluto de Parma, one orange strawberry orange, and one Xanadu green goddess. So I'm gonna find a place to plant it in here. I think I'm also gonna take out the marigolds to make more space for myself. And then also I have these two plants. This is an eggplant. The variety is egg fruit patio baby. So I'm assuming these are just going to be small. Oh look, there's one over here. Small little purple eggplants. And then this is a Medusa chili. So I'm also going to find a place for these in this section over here. Planting this eggplant over here because I know this lake is going to be going to. this tomato plant over here um, is a Heinz tomato. So, and it's like staked by a really short stick. So I'm going to switch it up and make it as big as these stakes over here. But also I have some volunteer tomatoes towards the back there, which I'm going to take out because I already have two volunteers of the same kind elsewhere in the garden. Oh my gosh, look, a garlic. And then I think I'm going to just put my juicer plant in the middle here between these two tomatoes. Right now I'm by the bananas. We planted some green lilies around this area, so I want to put some crow manure here just to liven things up. good. Okay.